Is this the best budget controller of 2025? This is the Flydigi Direwolf, and to be honest, it might surprise you. It's got a really good looking design, tactile buttons, performance that just punches way above its price tag. It's time to find out if this is a controller you should buy this year. Let's get into it. So, right out of the box, the Direwolf 3 makes quite a strong first impression. The design is a bit like your standard Xbox controller, but it's quite a clean design. It has these I don't know if the camera will pick them up, but it has like these sharp lines. You can see them in the gloss because the controller is a matte finish, and it gives it quite a premium feel. It feels surprisingly solid for a budget controller. It doesn't creak or flex if you put pressure on it. Like you hear, no creaking, no flexing, so on and so forth. It has textured grips. I don't know if the camera will pick the texture up, maybe. Yeah, just there. Which are nice. They give it a really grippy feel. The only downside, obviously, with textured grips on a white controller is it picks up all kinds of marks and scuffs and stuff like that. This is quite an average size controller. If I compare it to my G5 Pro here, they are very similar. So big hands, small hands, you shouldn't really have a problem. So this is a wireless controller. The Direwolf 3 is a wireless controller. Obviously you can plug it in. You have to plug it in via USB Type-C for charging, but you can run it through the cable as well if you wanted to use it wired. Obviously on the back here you have modes for Bluetooth, 2.4 GHz dongle, and then the NS is Nintendo Switch. Just to point out, these controllers don't work on console, PlayStation or Xbox. They're only strictly for PC. I think they work on Android devices, but yeah, PC and Switch primarily. I've been using this controller now for 2 weeks, and I've played quite a few games on it. I played some Warzone, some EAFC 25, some F1 25, the Battlefield beta, so on and so forth. And I've had no issues with it. It's not a cheap feeling controller. It's not the heaviest controller out there, but it's not light either. But yeah, like you've obviously got your standard ABXY like an Xbox. You've got your 2 bumpers which are nice and clicky, and then obviously you've got Hall effect sticks, Hall effect triggers. There is no trigger locks on this controller, so if trigger locks is something you need, then obviously that's a deal breaker for you. The D-pad on it is a very nice D-pad. It feels a lot like Microsoft's Elite controller. Yeah, so there is software for this through Flydigi. I'm not going to show you it because once you've seen one set of software for a controller, you've kind of seen them all. You can set dead zones and all that sort of stuff. Remap all your buttons, blah 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 blah. Like, it's not the perfect controller, obviously, because it's a budget controller, so it's quite cheap. But I would say to date, it's probably the best budget controller I've used. I really like using this. The sticks are some of the best Hall effect sticks I've used. Like I said, the triggers, they also feel really good. The only downside is the no trigger lock or half trigger hair trigger mode. So if you're used to like the more expensive premium controllers, that might be like a step down not having the trigger locks. Obviously you've got the 2 back buttons that are remappable. I don't use them. But yeah, now I picked this up obviously because it's a Chinese controller, you can get them on Amazon, but you pay a bit more for them. I picked this up on Temu, believe it or not, and I think it was like £15, which is a bargain really. The only thing I don't like about this one is you don't get a charging dock with it. You literally just have to charge it via cable, whereas like my G5 Pro obviously comes with a charging dock like that. But that's not the end of the world really. You get the cable with it, just stick it in your PC and stick it on charge, leave it on your desk or so on. Like, it's not the end of the world. So yeah, like I said, I've been using this thing for like 2 weeks. I've never had an issue with it. It's worked perfectly fine. It'll tell you when it needs charging as well, because that light will sort of flash between white and red. That's to let you know that the battery is dying on it. Battery life, it's decent. I don't actually know how long the battery life is. I probably should have looked at that before starting to record this video, but I will check now quickly. It's not been the best for me. I find sort of not every day, but I'd say every 2 days I have to stick it on charge. Can't even find anything on its battery life. So it's got an 800 milliamp hour battery, so it's quite a bit lower than most of these wireless controllers. Some of them are 1,000 to 1,1300 milliamp hours, but like I said, it's not terrible. I can have 12 hours using this controller solid before I have to stick it on charge and top it up a little bit, so it's not the worst thing though. It's definitely better than a PlayStation controller. So yeah, it's one of them controllers. Like, if you're looking for something to use with your PC or your Switch or whatever, and you're not looking to break the bank, then I'd definitely advise picking this up on Temu. On Amazon, they go anywhere from like £30 to £40, whereas on Temu, 15, maybe 17 at the most. So to sum it up, is the controller worth it? I mean, yeah. If you're looking for a budget-friendly controller with good performance and software to adjust things, then for £15 to £20 you can't really complain about it. Like I said, it performs well. It doesn't have, obviously, like I said, the trigger locks. It only has the 2 buttons remappable on the back, but like I said, most people don't even use them anyway. So yeah, I'd say it's absolutely worth it. If you're looking for a cheap controller, go check out the Flydigi Direwolf 3. And I'll leave this video for there now, guys. We will have another controller review coming up soon. I have ordered a Mamba 1, I think they're called a Mamba 1 Pro. It's another controller coming off Temu, but it basically has like a screen here. So instead of having software on your PC, you can just adjust everything from the controller on the fly, on the screen, on the controller. So that should be here within the next few days, and I will have the review up on the channel, that within a week of getting it. So if you found this review helpful, please consider hitting the subscribe button. We're really looking for subscribers now to hit that monetization goal. And yeah, let me know in the comments down below if you've got one of these, how you find it, any other controllers you would want to see reviewed. Drop it all in the comments. I reply to pretty much everybody. But for now, guys, catch you all next time. Thanks for watching.